Remember that friend of yours who got rich trading penny stocks, buying SPY calls, scalping futures, flipping crypto NFTs, and doing the wheel strategy on 20 tickers all at once? Yeah, me neither. So today, you're going to meet a retail trader who could be making real consistent money from the market, but instead, he's stuck in FOMO mode, hopping from strategy to strategy, trade to trade, and ticker to ticker. Sound familiar? And if you've ever felt overwhelmed by too many trading ideas, too many indicators, or too many gurus telling you different things, this video might just save you years of wasted time and thousands of dollars in dumb trades. Here's a DM that I recently received from the trader that I mentioned earlier. He said, "So I've been trading for 2 years now. I started with swing trading, then moved to scalping. Then I got into leaps. And now I'm testing iron condors. But I'm also watching videos about covered calls and trying out earnings plays too. I think I need clarity. I just need help figuring out what to focus on, like what actually works." So here's the thing. He's not alone. Before I figured out what actually worked for me, I did the same thing. I tried day trading SPY. I bought lotto options on earnings. I tried selling credit spreads, debit spreads, verticals, diagonals, condors, you name it. At one point, I had 5 brokers, 4 screen setups, 3 Discord groups, 2 alert subscriptions, and zero consistent results. The truth is, I wasn't dumb. I wasn't lazy. I was just spread thin, trying to chase every hot strategy instead of mastering one. And what I learned painfully is that trading success doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from focusing on one thing long enough to make it work. Think of it like this. Your energy as a trader is like the sunlight. A magnifying glass can start a fire, but only if it focuses that light on one spot. Your brain, your time, your account, all of it is a magnifying glass. And every time you jump from selling puts to scalping Tesla to trading 0 DTEs, you're diffusing that energy into nothing. Want to make options trading work? Pick one thing, one strategy, and go all in. Sell cash secured puts on 5 quality stocks. Run the wheel. Sell covered calls on what you already own. Build that skill like a muscle and master it. The more skilled you are, the more dangerous FOMO becomes because you know you can probably make anything work. But the cost of chasing every trade is that you never fully benefit from the one that works. Here's the trade-off. If you keep hopping around, you'll get the novelty, the rush of trying something new every week. But you'll also pay the price: inconsistent returns, scattered focus, and stress. If you focus on one system, it might feel boring sometimes, but boring is where the money is. I call it loyal trading. You become loyal to one approach, one playbook. You stop trying to find the next shiny setup and start collecting reliable income. And listen, that doesn't mean you can never experiment. I still test new ideas, but I don't let them blow up my core system. I write every new strategy I want to try on a note in my phone. Covered calls on dividend stocks, 0 DTE straddles on SPX, cash secured puts on earnings. They all go on the list. And if an idea is still worth my attention after 30 days, I test it small. If it's not 10x better than what I'm doing now, I don't switch or add to my existing strategies. Because every time I change something, my results get worse for a while, guaranteed. It's like a drawdown tax for tinkering. So unless it's a clear upgrade, I stick with what's already printing money. This is the punch card philosophy, the Buffett rule. What if you could only make 20 big trades or strategy shifts in your whole life? Would you still YOLO weekly calls on Tesla? Probably not. You'd pause, you'd think, and you'd only act when the odds were stupidly in your favor. That's how I trade now. And it's how I help others in my community trade too. We don't chase, we focus, and we profit. And when I get the itch to burn it all down and try something wild, I make a video instead, or write a blog post, or build a new checklist for a strategy that's already working. That's the creative outlet. That's the content machine. That's how I turn trading into income, not chaos. So here's your tactical takeaway. Pick one strategy and master it. Don't just test, commit. When a new idea pops up, write it down. Let it marinate. Only change if the potential upside is at least 4x the risk of breaking what's basically already working. Because every strategy change is a grenade, and most traders throw it at their own feet. If this hits home for you and you're tired of bouncing from one trade idea to the next, I want to show you what consistent, focused options trading can look like. In my community, I walk through real trades, real time adjustments, and real strategy breakdowns, the exact stuff I use to generate steady monthly income. Check the link in the description and join us. And stop chasing trades, start building results.